Welcome back. We have to just go ahead now and speak to the Commissioner of Police in Kaduna State, Mr. Austin Iwa. He joins us on the line this morning. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today. Well, first, it's shocking to see what's going on. Yes, good morning. And we understand that about 1,000 houses touched as a result of this. But first of all, give us an update on the situation at the moment. We understand reports credited to you that about 18 people have been arrested. What's the current situation now, and is that correct?
Okay, first of all, let me say that this is very unfortunate incident, considering that Kaduna State has been experiencing some level of harm with regards to this kind of violence. Having said that, currently we have recorded 17 deaths and have arrested 61 suspects that we believe contributed in perpetrating this problem. But let me correct one impression here. The number of houses burnt is being said to be 1,000. That is far from that. The entire community doesn't even have up to 1,000 residents. So I don't know where that figure was gotten from. However, we are assessing the level of damages, the level of destruction that took place in that place.
Okay, at the moment, have you been able to ascertain what caused this? Because you have to know that so you can know how to proceed stemming the tide.
This is crackling. I didn't get that question. It's crackling.
We heard some of them talking about the reason why this clash came up in the first place. But in order for people not to misquote or exaggerate the reasons why this happened, have you been able to identify what exactly caused this so you could stem the tide moving forward?
Well, it's crackling. I can't get your question very well, but I guess you're talking about what caused the problem. I think, and from what we have gathered so far, it has to do with some group of miscreants, misled young people that think that they can ride on the back of religion and impose some kind of control on relationships between males and females within their communities and using religion.
Okay, so those that have been arrested, I mean, how soon is the police going to charge them? Because you can't afford to keep seeing people take laws into their hands because they think they can.
Yeah, of course, very soon we charge them. Like I said, we are investigating. The number of arrests keeps increasing. We started by arresting 17. Now we have 61 in our custody. Yesterday we had 6 people arrested. And so the investigation is still going on. I want to get to the root of this matter. And they will all be charged to court.
So what's the police doing now in terms of securing areas that have been under attack?
Any areas within the area that we are talking about?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, of course. We have security deployed to the area to maintain safety and security in every part of the settlement. We also have other security agencies that are contributing to that effect. We have the civil defense, we have some military personnel with us, as well as the police. The area now has been brought under control. We don't anticipate any problem again.
I understand that you have said that there were skirmishes in those areas about 2 weeks ago, and you didn't know that there was a grand design to perpetrate this one. Is that correct?
It wasn't a skirmish. It was tensions that were building up in that area that we had to intervene and arrest those that were fanning the empires of violence. And those ones have been charged to court.
Okay, because those who are wondering that if that were the case, why didn't the police get intelligence that this was going to happen?
Well, we have all our intelligence. We have intelligence that there was tension there. But, this is a spontaneous thing. And it's difficult to predict any spontaneous eruption of violence as it is.
Because Kaduna State on its own is always a hotbed, and people are really concerned when issues like this happen. So people want to know how well they can be and how safe they can be, especially for the youths who are by and large restive. So if the youth should go ahead to perpetrate this level of violence, we understand this, as we saw in those pictures, a lot of houses were burnt, and someone complaining about his own brother killed in the process. Then, are you broadening your capacity? Are you broadening the areas that you cover, especially now that we're moving towards a political era, and we're even hearing reports of political inclination to this unfortunate incident that has happened?
Yeah, we're broadening our coverage of it. The entire state is covered by the police. That cannot be disputed. But also, as you very well know, we're introducing community policing, trying to see how we engage with communities like these and work with them to solve their problems. We believe that through this process, we'll be able to bring some level of understanding and sanity within the communities, and build a much more productive relationship between the communities and between the communities and law enforcement officials.
So civil unrest, like the one we're just seeing now, usually has that mark of partnership with the people themselves. Are you looking towards a vigilante kind of community policing? What exactly is it?
I don't understand what you mean by vigilante. Vigilantes are negative things that oppose governance. So we're not looking at that. We're looking at neighborhood watch associations.
Yeah, that's what he meant, actually.
The government, yes. We try to avoid using the word vigilante in this part of the place. However, we have groups of neighborhood watch associations that are scattered all over the state that are being coordinated by the Kaduna State Vigilance Services. We're working on them, making sure that we train a number of them and engaging with the police and other civil society organizations as well as government agencies to ensure that we bring to bear the level of safety and security that these communities require. The important thing here is to make communities recognize that they have a responsibility to some level of responsibility towards their safety and security, and to get them involved in, bringing up solutions on how to deal with these things.
Because we know that when people like this are caught up in this kind of situation, respite comes by way of the government trying to see that the people's lives get back to normal. What do you think is being done along that line?
Well, the little I know is that the government has sent the state SEMA immediately responding to the those that may have been displaced or those whose properties were destroyed. I know that a number of items have been sent to the community to be distributed to the people, food items and other items that has to do with beddings and sleeping facilities have been sent by SEMA.
What kind of response are you getting from those neighborhood watch in terms of the cooperation? Do they come forward to the police with information? How accessible is the police command in the state such that they can always walk up to you and give you information before it happens, such as this one?
Yeah, of course. Much of the arrests have been through cooperation of neighborhood watch associations, but that is not subject for discussion on the television. Okay.
So at the moment, has calm returned to the area? Are your men going to be there, and how long?
Absolute calm. We are looking like 2 to 3 months of deployment of security personnel at the area. As well as, while this is going on, we're also talking to elders and community leaders, as well as the clergy, both Muslim and Christian clergy, as well as the youths that are, some of the youth associations that are there, talking to them on how to eschew violence.
All right, we know that you have a job of work because, I mean, engaging those leaders is a very important tool because if people have erroneous beliefs, interpretations, these kind of things may just happen. But we appreciate your talking to us this morning. Austin Iwa, Commissioner of Police in Kaduna State.
Thank you.